went there with the Canadian Army. From their point of view, I was there to sing for the troops, and I was happy to do that. I'm proud to do that, actually. But my own personal reasons were twofold. Curiosity. I've been in a few different war zones over the years in different parts of the world, but never with Canadians. I kind of wanted to see what that felt like. And it happened that one of the Canadian troops at the time was my brother, who, after having had a career as an anesthesiologist for most of his adult life, decided a few years ago to join the Army and be an Army doctor. So he did a 6-month tour in Kandahar, and while he was there, we thought it would be a good idea if I got there too. And luckily we were able to persuade the Army that it wasn't a bad idea, so I got to go. Of the songs that I had to sing for the troops, you can imagine which one had the most appeal. We're out in this forward operating base. I think it was Mazamgar, I forget for sure, but you fly out over the desert, 75 feet off the ground, and this chopper with all these guys heavily armed with everything in sight, and things doing this, following the landscape and then swerving sideways so that there's, if there is ground fire, we don't get hit by it. And when you land at this base, and where in the parking lot, there's like 13 tanks lined up and ready to go, and there's all these guys that are out there faced with whatever they're faced with. And there were a couple other musicians there besides me, and we sang some songs for them on their lunch break. And at the end of If I Had a Rocket Launcher, they were appreciative of that song. And I'm standing there, and somebody comes up and goes, "Don't put your guitar away just yet." What? And I can see all these grins. And the general in charge of the Canadian troops appears at my shoulder with a rocket launcher, which he handed me. Of course, it was a photo of the cameras popped, and it got in the paper at home, and the headline was, "Cockburn finally gets his rocket launcher." It was the real deal. You should have seen how fast he grabbed it away when I started fiddling with it. Anyway, it was an amazing trip for all kinds of reasons, but of course, you go to a place like that and you start having a good time, and you're having a good time with people that are all too ready to have a good time because they know what's out there. And it doesn't take very much of a reminder to be reminded of that presence, the presence of pain in all forms. And the song is more related to that side of things. It's an attempt to capture the feel of a ceremony that I became an accidental part of, what's called a ramp ceremony, honoring the sacrifice of 2 young Canadian guys who had been killed and being sent home. And the song's called Each One Lost. bound in bondage to their dreams of little gods who lay down laws to live by. But all those inventions arise from fear of love and open-hearted tolerance.